There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Really? Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and get started. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, guys. Hello, my Health and Wealth Facebook group. I, I, I attended an event today, and I had a thought, and I was thinking about. So I attended a procurement event today, and for those of you who may be saying like, "Well, what's that?" It's a government contracting event. Well, it's for government contracting. And and as I looked around the room, I noticed I was the only nurse, right? I was the only nurse in the room. I was the only healthcare professional in the room. And I think about how one decision can change all of our lives. And have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about how one decision can change your life? And when I think about me leaving my role as a nurse leader, who would have thought that I would have wrote a book about my experience as a nurse leader, or as my about my experience, about the experiences, I should say, in healthcare? Who would have thought that I would have started a business, right? Who would have thought that? Or who would have thought that my businesses would have led to me making or having passive streams of income, or being introduced to what that looks like and how you do it? And who would have thought I would be hosting events like the Health and Wealth Expo, or that I would have a foundation that gives back to the nursing community? And I say all of this to say you are all one decision away from making the best decision of your life, or changing the trajectory of your career. And having events like the Health and Wealth Expo is just that event, and it's just that decision that you need. And all you have to do is make a decision to go and to choose you, I should say, because me choosing me has changed my life drastically. Who would have thought that I would be in a room discussing $1 million deals, right? Who would have thought that? No one would have thought that. And like I said, as I look around the room and I think about me being the only nurse in here, and this is when the light bulb went off for me for the Health and Wealth Expo, is when I said more nurses and healthcare professionals need to know about these things. And government contracting is just one example. And I know we've had topics of discussions at previous Health and Wealth Expos about government contracting. And I guess some people may think, especially, healthcare professionals, we may not know. And if you do know, great, share that. But we may not know what we can do with our career. There's always needs for wellness, mental health, healthcare. There's always needs, but these are things we don't know. So if we don't make certain decisions to put ourselves out there, we'll never know. Like, so you have to choose you. And that's why the theme of our Health and Wealth Facebook group is, or the Health and Wealth is, it starts with me. And it starts with me choosing me, and you have to choose you. And once you choose you, it's the best decision that you'll ever make. And you'll be surprised of how everything will start falling into place with your personal life, with your professional life. I was speaking with a potential mentee today, and just asking about what choices, she wanted to know what choice she should make. And she loves having so many choices. And she's a nurse practitioner. And what I like to, and what a question that I often get is, I want to start a business and I don't know where to start. And the Health and Wealth Expo is a great place to do that. It's a great place to start because we're going to have so many topics, and not just for healthcare professionals. I always say anyone can really gain from this information, but it ends up target healthcare professionals are my target audience, right? Like that's my people, right? But what ends up happening is when we talk about real estate, real estate, anyone can gain from that conversation, right? When we talk about monetizing your expertise, the discussions that one of our keynote speakers, cat's out the bag. We know that Justin Grant and Dr. Danielle McCamey is going to be our keynote speakers for the Health and Wealth Expo Live Summit. And just to talk about Justin Grant for a minute, he's actually the author of Company Men. So look at his book. You'll be able to pick up his book at the Health and Wealth Expo. He will definitely have a table. His book will be available, and it's a wellness guide for Black men in corporate America. So these are the type of people, these are the individuals that are going to be at the expo, along with other industry experts. And we're going to have I think you guys know about the pitch competition that we're going to have. So when we talk about starting a business and being able to have funding that's going to, you can do whatever you want with to be able to help you and support your business. And just going back to what I'm saying and what I'm doing here and why I just wanted to come on for a little while tonight is make a decision. It's about making a decision and helping you to choose you. Because again, we're all one decision away. One decision away. Where would I be if I hadn't decided to step away and choose me? Where would I be? And I want you to ask yourself the same thing. Where would you be if you hadn't decided to choose you? Now, when you're ready to choose you, I want you to log into healthandwealthexpolive.com so that you can join us on May 15th and 16th. And over the next few weeks, you're going to hear from the industry experts themselves. That way you can hear all about and get a hint of what they're going to be talking about at the expo. This event will change your life. And again, it's a 2-day event. And I'm excited for it. And I want you guys to be just as excited. And just be ready and be prepared, because this is more than a conference. It's more than a summit. It's not just it's a game changer. And it's one of those events that you don't want to miss. And you don't want to miss for so many reasons, for personal reasons, professional reasons. And I really want you guys to be in the room so that you can see what I mean. So until next time, make sure that you log into healthandwealthexpolive.com and take a look at the website. Take a look at who's going to be the speakers. Take a look at what's going to be in store for you guys. So I'll see you guys next time. Talk soon. Bye.